morning, student. Welcome here. We are dealing with unit number 7, that is Mahatma Gandhi. This unit is about Mahatma Gandhi. The following of Mahatma Gandhi, part 1. In this, we will discuss about the situation of independence, means after independence. There are some leaders who just followed Mahatma Gandhi and his rule. And by following his rules and his ideals, how that country got benefit, that is discussed in this unit. Okay, so you are requested to keep book. It is on page number 52. Picture number 7.1 we have here. See, and this is the first introduction. The person whom we recognize as Bapu, father of the nation, and Mahatma is none other than the greatest human ever, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. So as you know, student, that in first paragraph itself deals with the introduction of Mahatma Gandhi. It means the whole unit will follow the same. Means what were the events and what were the things and what were the leaders that Mahatma Gandhi had at that time. So as we all know that he was known as Bapu, and the full name of him is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. He went to South Africa to practice law after acquiring the degree of a barrister. So he just acquired the degree of barrister and went there in South Africa, and it was the time when he just got humiliation there, and that seeds of that freedom were rooted there. The whites had established their supremacy over the black native of South Africa, and there he realized this discrimination of white and black, means white had supremacy over black people. He was thrown from train just because he had a black skin. So that was the thing, and that was the time when Mahatma Gandhi decided that he would release the country from this discrimination. Gandhiji protested against this insult and injustice. He discovered the path of truth and non-violence to fight against the injustice, which he called Satyagraha. So it was the event when he just protested against for that, and he discovered the path of truth and non-violence, and that path of truth and non-violence just known as Satyagraha. So if we want to make keyword from this paragraph, so first we can say it's Mahatma Gandhi. Secondly, his theory, and thirdly it is Satyagraha. Means he believed in this Satyagraha, which truth and non-violence. Here in this box, things to know, we have something about him. See, Gandhiji went to see the turban court. The judge ordered him to remove the pagadi, I mean this turban on head. Gandhiji preferred to leave the court than to remove the turban from his head. That's how he upheld his self-respect. He was appreciated and applauded by the Indians there for this. So when he just went to Durban court, at that time he had worn that turban. So in that court, that judge has told him to remove that turban, which was there on his head. And Gandhiji just left the court without removing that turban. By doing this, he wanted to just show or upheld the self-respect of him. And that was the thing which impressed all the Indians over there. So this way he just upheld his self-respect. The struggle for freedom initiated in South Africa under the leadership of Gandhiji. Indians suffered a lot during the struggle, but they never responded with violence. They already have decided that they would not respond this struggle with violence, because Gandhiji has convinced them to do or to follow the path of truth and non-violence. So struggle was so intense at that time, the struggle of freedom. But they themselves decided that they would not follow any kind of violence, though that struggle that much that struggle intense was. But they never responded with violence. At the end, the struggle became successful and popular. And it was the struggle, we all know about that South African struggle, and that became successful and popular. Again, we have here these things to know, this box, and this is some of the information about Gandhiji. First, full name Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. Second, date of birth, it is 2nd October 1869. Birthplace Porbandar. The mother name of him is Putlibai, wife is Kasturba. 6th number, his spiritual mentor, means from whom he just got spiritual knowledge. He was Srimad Rajchandra. His political mentor was Gopal Krishna Gokhale. His autobiography means the story of my experiment with truth, which is known as that death of Mahatma Gandhi. The date of that is 13th January 1948, and his samadhi is there at Rajghat, Delhi. So these are the things to know about him. Now come to page number 53, and here we have picture number 7.2. Some of the leaders are here in this picture, founders of Natal Indian Congress, Durban, South Africa. It was the time of 1895, and this picture is about the people who found this Natal Indian Congress at Durban, South Africa, to protest against the racial discrimination. See, racial discrimination means this discrimination between this white and black. So to protect people from that racial discrimination, Gandhiji and other Indian established Natal Indian Congress in 1895. So it is Natal Indian Congress, and this was founded in 1895 in South Africa. And the purpose is to protest racial discrimination. Can you recognize Gandhiji in this picture? The person standing in the center with the cap is Gandhiji himself. Okay, so in second row, the person who is there in middle with cap, that is Gandhiji. After successful satyagraha in South Africa, Gandhiji returned to India in 1915. So it was 1915 when Gandhiji returned to India, and see that in South Africa, it was a successful satyagraha at the age of 46. So when he just came back to India, he was 46-year-old. Gandhiji had acquired international fame and respect due to his success in protesting against racial discrimination in South Africa. So he was successful at South Africa. So because of that, due to that success, he got worldly fame and respect, international fame and respect. He was given a grand welcome at the Apollo Port of Mumbai. Gopal Krishna Gokhale advised Gandhiji to tour the whole of India in the first year to know the plight of Indians and understand what they needed. So it was his political mentor, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, and he advised Gandhiji to tour whole India. And why he just advised him? Because he just wanted to just realize Gandhiji that how much painful situation the Indian people were facing at that time. So he just advised him to follow that, and by doing that, Gandhiji came to know about the plight of Indian people. After touring the country, Gandhiji established Satyagraha Ashram in Kochrab, that is in Ahmedabad, Gujarat on 25th May 1915. After 2 years, he shifted to Sabarmati ashram on the banks of river Sabarmati. So he just followed that advice of Gopal Krishna Gokhale and he toured whole India. After that, he established one ashram. The name of the ashram was Satyagraha Ashram in Kochrab in Ahmedabad on 25th May. And after 2 years of that, he just shifted that ashram into Sabarmati ashram on banks of the river Sabarmati. So this he had done before he go for any other satyagraha. Okay. First you note down this. After that I will give you some keywords of this. Now you can know, student, that how great personality he was. Means with the instrument of truth and non-violence, he got this much freedom, which is so prestigious for us. Means because of his efforts, we can take relief breath today. So the keyword is, in 1950, at the age of 46 years, he returned from South Africa, got international fame, welcomed at Apollo Port, Mumbai, Gopal Krishna Gokhale advice for a tour Satyagraha Ashram Kochrab 25th May 1915, shifted to Sabarmati Ashram, okay. So these are the activities he had done after coming from that South Africa. Please you note down. After that we will go for Champaran Satyagraha. Next topic was Champaran Satyagraha. It was in 1917. See, Champaran was a place in Bihar near Nepal in the foothill of Himalaya. So, it was famous for plantation. So, Champaran is famous for plantation and it was there in Bihar near Nepal in the foothill of Himalaya. The European landlords forced the farmers to produce indigo on 320 portion of their land and sell it at lower rates to them. So it was European landlords and they forced farmers to produce indigo on 320 portion of their land and those farmers were forced to sell that at a lower rate to them. On the request of Rajkumar Shukla, Gandhiji decided about the issue. Rajkumar Shukla requested Gandhiji to do something in that matter. But before the inquiry could start, he was given the order by magistrate of Champaran to leave the district with immediate effect. Gandhiji ignored the notice. So, before the inquiry could start regarding this, he was given the order by, means Gandhiji was given order by the magistrate of Champaran to leave that place. Gandhiji avoided that notice, means he didn't pay attention on that notice. Gandhiji prepared a list of problems faced by the farmers and presented it before the British government. So it was Gandhiji who just presented all the problems of farmers before that magistrate. Gandhiji stayed in Motihari village of Champaran and protested against the injustice. And the list was very long, problems were many there. So Gandhiji just stayed there at Motihari village of Champaran and protested against that injustice. Ultimately, the Champaran Satyagraha, also known as Indigo Satyagraha, captured the attention of people all over the India. So it was Gandhiji who just stayed firm there in favor of these farmers. And after some times, this satyagraha got fame or attention of people all over the India. This satyagraha was also known as Indigo Satyagraha. So this is the Champaran Satyagraha. Let me write the keyword. Bihar near Nepal. which was also known as Indigo Satyagraha. Okay, so this is the Champaran Satyagraha, which was known as Indigo Satyagraha too. Please you note down this. See, it was he who always fought for our freedom, who always fought for these farmers, and who always in favor of justice. In this satyagraha, he also got justice, though that Britishers done very worst thing about Gandhiji, means, but Gandhiji didn't pay attention on that, and finally he just won this satyagraha. That instruments, or we can say, he never used that weapons, any weapons in any satyagraha. It was truth and non-violence he used. So with the help of only truth and non-violence, it is difficult to just cross this much journey, but he did. So we can get this knowledge, or we can get this moral from this great personality, that with the help of truth and non-violence we can do anything. That's why he is the Bapu of our. This is for today's video, students. We will meet again in next video. Till I would like to give you homework before I switched off this video. See, you have to write about Gandhiji and this. And these two question answer you have to write in your homework. You have to write a detailed note on Gandhiji, and secondly you have to write a detailed note on Champaran Satyagraha. We'll meet again with another Satyagraha of Gandhiji. Till then, take care. Bye.